have expectations changed for this program after making its first since 2007? What kind of motivation has that provided you guys, and how has that fueled you so far throughout the offseason?
Yeah, it's given us a lot of motivation. Obviously the outcome wasn't what we wanted, but I think a lot of guys got a taste of what it's like to have a postseason, and I think that's definitely a big thing for that. Just to have that mindset. And now that we've went to New York, played in a bowl game, that's the standard now. We got a taste, and obviously we want more. We want to go to bigger bowl games and championships.
Dan, obviously that was a nice step in the right direction, making the bowl game last year. But when you look back at a variety of those games during the course of the year, do you guys feel like you sort of left a lot of meat on that bone last year?
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. There's a lot of games that were very close, but we just didn't finish it out. I mean, the Big Ten is known for having one-possession games, so we just gotta make every possession count, score as much as possible. And I know that the defense now with Coach Allen, I think they're going to do a great job getting takeaways, and helping us get the ball back in our hands and letting us score.
How often do you think about those close games, in overtime against Michigan, and close to Ohio State, or do you just kind of leave them behind?
I mean, I leave them behind, but every game's going to be a close game in the Big Ten. You're in the D1 Big Ten conference, so it's every game's going to be a one-possession game, and I think that's kind of why it's my favorite conference. I think it's so fun because it's always going to be a nail biter. It's always going to be to the last minute.
And so are you excited to add another conference game this year?
Yeah, no doubt. I think it would be cool. Never played against Nebraska, and I think that would be a nice little change of pace for sure.
Coach has talked about 4 fifth-year seniors, you and Dimitri and Wes and Jacob will be starting. How much are you looking forward to playing with those guys since you all came in together?
I think it's gonna be really cool. Coming in together, knowing that we're still here with the old dogs around campus now. So I think it's pretty cool. Having guys like that and having young guys come up and kind of buy into what we're doing. Wes Martin, he's becoming really tough run blocker. Brandon Knight is putting on a lot of weight, becoming a Big Ten offensive lineman. Coy Crunk, he's an incoming freshman. He's putting on weight and he's becoming a Big Ten offensive lineman. It's cool to see, just young guys hungry. They just want to be great. So I think it's awesome to see.
Look at the changes on the defensive side of the ball. Obviously, with you in the trenches, you're as close as you can get. What have you seen that gives you confidence that things are different defensively?
I think Coach Allen just pretty much lets them play. I'm no defensive mindset, so I don't know too much about it. But from what I can see, I think that Coach Allen lets these guys loose. Lets them be athletic, lets them make the plays, puts them in the right general area, and then they'll make the break on the ball. They'll stop the run, and I think that helps them out. They can just play ball and be athletic.
Going back to your decision to forego the NFL draft and return and rejoin those 50 classmates of yours, what was Coach Fry's reaction? How did he react when he heard the news that you made him?
Yeah, I thought he was excited, and I was too. I definitely have a lot of things to work on, and I think that's one of the major things major deciding points of coming back. A lot of things to work on, and I think that this year can make me a more complete player.